You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Hey guys, Sunday, and I have to say right off the bat, I am so proud of so many of you and how loyal and patriotic you are. I had so many requests to see more of the American flag, and I figured, why not? You guys were so nice about it, and technically it still is the holiday, 4th of July, Independence Day, so I'm bringing you more pictures of Old Glory in the American flag. So, thanks guys. What are we looking at today? Well, first, because I have the utmost respect for the safety Nazis. The question is why take a Glock G23 and make it be a 9mm when you can just get a 9mm? Good question. So, this is also going to. I highly recommend the brass stacker stainless steel setup, not their carbide or whatever the next one up. Don't do that. And with a fast change, this is back to being what it's supposed to be, a G23. When you can just, say get a G19. So you got, basically these are the same gun. One of them is chambered in 40, and one is chambered in 9mm. I guess we can see what happens. Pete says that the 19 is going to become my new baby. But I've always been a bigger fan of the 40. I guess we'll have to see. Other than the conversion barrel from my 27, I don't even own a 9mm pistol. I know what you're saying. But just thanks to my brother-in-law, pretty much can have an endless supply of 40. And 9mm has just been a huge pain in the ass as long as Doucherama has been in office. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's the latest G19 to babysit the G23. But what good is an empty gun? And again, I guess it just gives another option for that G code that Hefty67 sent me. And I have to say, I have to be honest. At first, it was I don't know. It seemed like an okay holster. But the more I use it, the more I use it. And this holster, this holster, I don't even know about G code as far as what different sizes they have. I mean, maybe Heffy could tell me. This is the holster that he ordered for me for my 27, and you can see the just right at the end of the slide if you use the same holster in the 23 or the 19. So yeah, so that's the end of the transplant right there. Still didn't get an answer, so I was gonna say my good friend that gave me the G23 slide, and we put it on the frame that I got from Lucas Tactical. So I know some of you guys are not in the Glocks, and some of you are. I can't have enough good to say about Frank Lucas, the owner of Lucas Tactical. Again, I don't. I'll sound like a broken record, but you know what? I go to bat for my friends, and I go to bat for the good companies. And if you're looking for anything when it comes to Glock parts, Lucas Tactical can hook you up with slides and frames. And I tell you, something that you absolutely can't go wrong on is this is for the G17, the higher capacity, 9mm. So instead of getting that look, you get that look, which really doesn't make a difference to me, especially if you're at the range or you're carrying this as a backup. The aesthetics of the gun mean little to nothing at that very moment in time. But if that bothers you, remember that company I dealt with, X-Grips. They make the adapter sleeves. I don't know if I think I have them all upstairs. I do not personally have an X-Grip. I think I'm going to get some for these, just for the heck of it. But yeah, if you are looking for the best deal in town, these are Glock factory original mags. These aren't the China knockoff crap. And you can get like these 17s, the G17 mags, these 9mm for $20 a piece. $20 a piece. Go ahead and do a little search on the internet and tell me how many of you find a factory Glock mag for a $20 bill. So again, a big thank you to Lucas Tactical for the G19 and for completing the G23. Next up, like I said, I hope to be putting a set of Heine. I know, haha. But if you guys know sights, Heine's pretty much a landmark in the sight business. And I want to get a set of their tritium ledged night sights. So if you need to, you can rack that on the side of a table or something. What are we looking at today? We are going to be looking at Kalamazoo Stout from Bell's Brewing Company. This one is 6% by volume, and so far Bell's has never let me down. I mean, Bell's and Chuck have nothing in common. And again, I think I'm gonna open it with the flash device. It's amazing, these things are a lot better as bottle openers than they are on the end of your AR. At least for me. I don't really care for the birdcage too much. Okay, here we go. Hang on, kids. Very dark. Very dark, and it's bringing that color whiff right up into the head. Well, thank God she had that flag. That would have been embarrassing for her. Just, that's good. Vanilla, cocoa, coffee. Got the roasted malts. A little bit more subtle than some. So, cheers, guys. Once again, Bell's has not let me down. Oh, yeah, the flag is just, it's a really moving thing. Right up front, it has a, not like a milk stout, but it has a really nice nice smooth. So honestly, for about 99% of you, it's probably something like this. But this is still a brew review. We just can't spend the entire time together honoring the flag. But so many of you have risen to the occasion that I'm very proud, standing proud for you guys. You get that really nice smoothness up front. Then you notice kind of a combination of a roasted malt and cocoa together, but not a heavy milk chocolate, just fairly subtle along with the roasted malts. Then there's a little bit of a dry spot there, and you notice a little bit of the coffee, and you lose that and kind of get a blend of the malts, the roast, the coffee, and the chocolate all together at the end. Yeah, that's another exceptional beer from Bell's. Oh, Evil Neil, if only I could live minutes away from the Bell's Brewery. That alcohol? What alcohol? That's right. Happy 4th of July, guys. That's very good. Bell's Kalamazoo Stout. Stout brewed with brewer's licorice. I have no idea what brewer's licorice is, but it definitely doesn't taste like black licorice. Let's see if they give you full-bodied stouts, delicious roast flavors. But I've already got the bottle in your hands, so find out. Well, so it's 6% on the E-scale. I don't think nothing. I'm gonna give this a 10. Yeah, a 10. Tomorrow, because I looked and not that my memory isn't awesome. Not that my memory isn't awesome, but I cannot find a review on this. I know with last year's batch or whenever, I think it was at the shoot last year when New York Half-Ass-Prepper sent all of Six Point Brewery to Minnesota. This was Bengali Tiger, and now they've just gone to Bengali. This is 6.5%, a nice 69 IBUs. I consider it an ale. I believe at least the last batch was an IPA, so even if I did review this, I didn't review this. So let's take a look at this tomorrow. Monday, you know, everybody's favorite day. I don't know. It's only been a few minutes. I'm almost thinking about doing a twofer, and that kind of gets me to the New York Half-Ass Prepper shelf in the fridge. So I could just blindly lean in and grab one, and we could do a twofer. You know, unless you don't, you know, you guys can take off. It doesn't really matter to me. What do we still got from him in here? It's in my hand. What if it turns out to really be good? Let me take something that I've got a few of in here. And then if it turns out to be really awesome and I feel bad that I could have... okay, I'm picking something from Cooper's Brewery. I've got two of them. One is a sparkling ale, and one is their original pale ale. Original pale ale, and it's got debris all over the bottom of it. This says that it's brewed in Australia. There's cash refund for not drinking it. Just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Stout brewed using century-old fermentation. Blah blah blah. Alcohol percentage. I am not seeing one on here. Bayou Chili Head. Best after. Okay. Most of them are best if before. Okay, there is not an alcohol percentage on this. It's brewed in Australia. Cooper's Brewery. Their original pale ale. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm gonna need another glass. Maybe I better save some of this.
Are you done?
No? What? Okay. Let's see. Let's open this with the flash hider.
Hi.
Grand Central Station.
Sorry. I thought you were done already. You wouldn't talk so much.
Oh, and while she's here, before I forget, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Yeah.
Wow, this looks like shit already.
That looks like muddy water.
That looks like grapefruit juice, kind of. Everyone, I was saying, a bunch of you have been asking for me and Christine to do another whiskey review or bourbon review or whatever the hell is on hand. And I think, you can't see it over there. Actually, you could do this and then you could. The Bulkers that Evil Neil, that Neil brought up. I've had one shot and we all know how well that went.
No
so
comment.
probably take a look at that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Sometime during the week.
We were thinking about it today, but she's not feeling so well, and I don't think 123.5% or 126% whiskey is probably the best time to do something when you're not at 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got little to no head. There's shit floating in it.
And you're gonna drink it?
Well, I saved some of my Kalamazoo
Oh.
to wash that. It's Flag Day.
Oh geez. First it was Canada Day, now it's Flag Day.
Well, I'm so proud of my subscribers, my friends. I had a few of these. The hell was that? I had a few of these patriotic pictures up yesterday, and so many of them asked to see more pictures of the American flag that
Yeah, please.
I'm just doing it for them. I can say I'm not looking forward to doing this. It kind of smells like you diluted a beer and some kind of a fruit punch together. Does that smell like lemon? Or am I like on something? What does that smell like to you?
Citrus.
It is a pale ale. Some of them do border on IPAs.
There's something else in there too. I can't make it out.
Yeah, Lord knows what the other something else is.
Besides caca.
Okay, so it's really flat, and the floaties always kind of scare me.
That's some good shit right there. Not.
Well, I don't know if during shipping from Australia it lost its carbonation, but it is very flat. I want to say that when I opened these up and put them out, one of you warned me that this wasn't going to go well, and whoever that was, you were 100% right.
Yes, they were. Okay, bye-bye now.
Okay, thank you. And even if it was carbonated, I still don't know if that would save it. Okay. Bell's Kalamazoo Stout. I'm gonna go with the benefit of the doubt that maybe something happened during the shipping of this, and it didn't weather the storm well. Well, there is one way to find out. We could open the other one and check it right now. Be like a threefer. I mean, nobody's listening to me anyway. It's kind of like one of Steve's reviews. Okay, so right off the bat, this is not a good sign. This one isn't even full. I don't remember that one having a shipping issue. Is it bad when you don't even want to put it in one of your favorite glasses? Well, it did make a hissing sound. The top was red and it's in the garbage. No, I'll take that back. It's red and it's in the can going to Alex. Now this is sparkling ale. Oh yeah, did you see that big load that just dumped in there? Oh my god. Sparkling, no additives, no preservatives. Cooper's ales and stouts are brewed using century-old top fermentation method. Naturally bottled conditioning resulting in... Okay, so it's bottle conditioned. It's gonna have sedimentation. This one at least, because it is sparkling. Shit, does that look like some sparkling something to you or what? She looks so serious. She looks sleepy. Again, a little bit like the pale ale for smell. Mama! Mama! Oh, ouch. See that? Snapped around so fast there, I think I hurt something. Wow. Okay. The mouthfeel, again, is flat. Like, I'm surprised to see any form of a carbonation at all to it. Honestly, I'm really hoping my first go at my Mr. Beer kit is much better than this. Pretty much the same. Okay, so at this point in time, I guess I'm giving both of the Cooper Brewings their original pale ale and their sparkling ale a 0, both of them, because if it had a 1, I at least finished it. And I'm not gonna finish it. Sorry. But we got this to save the day. Huh? That one must have slipped through. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so move that to the right spot. Tomorrow we're gonna look at Bengali, just Bengali now. It used to be Bengali Tiger, but Bengali from 6 Point Brewery, and a big thank you to New York HalfassPrepper for the last round of beer. Beer. And yeah, hopefully, Friday and yesterday would have been both absolutely gorgeous days to get out and do a little shooting. Today we had a high percentage chance of rain. I don't know what it was like up at the hunting shack, but to be honest, and I know compared to what some of you are going through and have been going through, right now it is 91 and extremely humid here, and pretty much the one thing that has always been the situation is whatever it is here, it is more of up at the shack. So it's going to be hotter and even more humid. Really wanted to be able to take Christine shooting today. She hasn't been feeling good all day long. I had a bunch of stuff to do this morning. I also had my weekly breakfast with Lillian and her boyfriend Jared. Another nice time, good day. And by the time I got home, she wasn't feeling well, and didn't get the opportunity to get out and go shooting again. But now I really want to, because I have the 19, the 23. We need to put the ATI AR22 through its paces to see if that little break on there did anything at all. And I've got a lot of work still to do on the Mosin. I want to get that thing dialed in so that I could shoot the balls off of a nad at 100 yards and then start walking that guy out. And I also need to do the video for the Epsilon from VG6 Precision. Another weekend that didn't happen. So, but there's always beer. So, and since how I bought a bunch of the Kalamazoo, I think I'm going to go have a few of those. And I hope you have a great Sunday. This one probably will be up a little earlier than normal. Other than that, I hope everybody had a awesome Independence Day and weekend. What were we talking about?